Sivas Metamorphic Center. Not just change, it's transformation.
Namaskar, Vanakkam. In this edition of Prabodha, I'm going to take a latest incident that has happened in our country. And I'm dedicating this video primarily for the students. Primarily for the students. It doesn't mean that others should not watch this video, but I am dedicating this to the students. Yes, I have a very specific reason to dedicate this video to the students, because the latest incident that has happened in our country is something absolutely related with the students. And I'm sure by now you know what is that I'm referring to. Yes, the NEET issue. So due to some goof off in the question paper leakage, the NTA, the National Testing Agency, decided to reconduct the NEET exam. This has led to a lot of controversies. The controversies including the government's failure to arrest these type of things happening, like the leakage of the question paper. I'm not getting into that aspect. The objective of this video is primarily to focus on the students only. I just wanted to highlight a very, very important fact, the reality which the students need to understand. And this particular incident is the most apt subject that I can that can help me to strongly establish what I want to say. My dear students, welcome you all to this video edition on. I'm not giving the topic for this video edition, but the subject that I'm going to touch upon is about certain realities of life. So let me welcome you all once again to this video. So when this goof off happened, that is the leakage of question papers, and when the NTA decided that it will reconduct the NEET examination, which happened on 21st June 2026. So when that news came out, what happened? What are the reactions? And second, on the day, that is on 21st of June 2026, many things happened. A lot of things that came in the news about how the students who were not able to attend the NEET for various reasons, maybe due to a political rally in Karnataka, or maybe the students not able to reach the venue on time and the door was shut and they were not allowed to enter in spite of a very small delay of 1 to 2 minutes, and not in half an hour or so, just a small delay. That's what we say, right? 1 minute, 2 minutes delay. I could see a lot of emotions involved during these two things, during these two incidences. One, when it was announced due to the paper leakage, the NEET exam is going to be redone. And on the day when the NEET exam was conducted, dear students, this is where I want to specifically address you people. I want you students to listen to this video till the end. We need to understand certain realities of life, which you have absolutely no control. You have no control. We have to understand this. Our biggest problem is we think that we can control anything, or we want to control everything. And when we try that and it doesn't work according to our wish, that's where we are emotionally, affected. And that's what happened when the retest announcement was made, and when the on 21st of July 26. So now first let us understand the first reality of life, my dear students. I want you to take your brain, not your heart. Your heart is a place for emotions. Brain is a place for the knowledge. Your heart should always be controlled by the knowledge. It should not be the other way. Your emotions controlling the brain. So let me give you some knowledge about the realities. First reality, anything outside you, you have no control over it. It's going to happen the way it has to happen. So the first reality, so this is the first one, anything outside you, you have no control. As we see, how much of control we have over the question paper not leaking. I'm talking about the individuals, I'm talking about the students, I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about the students. How much control, my dear students, you have in not allowing the question paper to leak? You have no control. It happened. It happened. It was done by some miscreants. But do you have any control? No. And second thing, there was this Karnataka, Bengaluru, I think it's Bengaluru if I'm right, a Karnataka incident where, there was a big a rally by a political party which created a traffic jam and chaos. And thereby, many students or students could not reach on time. So, dear students, tell me what control you have over this. Can you stop this? Yes, you can raise your voice. You can raise your voice, but can you stop it? When you are late by 1 minute or 2 minutes, and you are expecting the gatekeeper or the organizer to allow you, do you think it's a fair demand? I understand you are not directly responsible for the delay. It is not your fault. It is not your laziness. It is not your irresponsible approach. I understand all those factors. But when a specific time is mentioned, and when we cross the time, do we have control over the decision of allowing us inside or not? Do we have control over the decision? No. It is decided by the authorities. And they stuck onto the time because the time was announced well in advance. Yes, these type of things happen in our life, my dear students. You plan everything. You plan everything. There was one student which I saw in the newspaper where, that particular student has to travel quite a distance. And they planned very well. Her father took her in his motorbike. And they planned very well. They kept enough buffer time. Yes, they planned very well. But then there was a traffic jam, unexpected traffic jam, which delayed. Subsequent, the tire got punctured and that need to be repaired, which further delayed the whole thing. You are not directly responsible for all those things. I agree. But now, when they happened, do you have any control, or did you had any control over those incidents? When the traffic jam was there, what could you able to do? At the most, you can find some ways to navigate and come out. But what else you can do? When the tire got punctured, what you can do? The only thing that you can do is to call for some mechanic, get that puncture repaired, and move forward. But could you able to prevent that puncture? Could you able to prevent that traffic jam? Could you able to prevent that rally? No. Why? You yourself didn't know these things are happening. So the second reality of life, my dear students, no clue about future. You have no clue about the future. What is going to happen? I planned very well. I left my home on time, keeping that buffer time. Yes, fantastic. But as you were on the road, there was a rally that obstructed your movement. There was a traffic jam. There was a puncture, something or the other. But do you know these things will happen? No, today there's going to be a traffic jam and my scooter tire is going to get punctured, or there is a rally happening. It's going to lead to chaos, traffic jam. So I'll be reaching late. Do you have any idea about the future? What's going to happen? So the second reality, my dear students, please understand. You have no clue about the future. What's going to happen? You have no clue at all. You be prepared. The solution is, for this, the solution is accept. Learn to accept. Learn to accept. And for this, the solution is prepare. Like I was talking about one of the student in UP where they kept enough buffer time to travel from their town to the examination center. So they kept enough time. So that's a preparation you can do. But when it happens, sometimes your preparation helps you to overcome that. But I want that preparation is emotional, mental and emotional preparation. If it goes wrong, I did my best. I was not lazy. I was not an irresponsible person. I didn't do any irresponsible act. All that I can do to the best of my knowledge, I did. But if still things goes wrong, mentally, emotionally, I am prepared to face it. That is called the real courage. That's the courage. That's called real courage. Walking in the midnight in the street where there are no street lights without fear, that's not courage. That's not courage. Courage is, yes, when I prepared well and still things went wrong, I am ready to face it emotionally, mentally. I will not get upset. Why? This is not in my control. This is not in my control. So let me accept. That is the step number one. I will accept. What comes on my way, I will accept. And I will look forward. What to do next? I will accept it. And second, the preparation, mental. So I prepared mentally and emotionally to face that. If it goes wrong, yes, the gatekeeper refused to allow me inside. I'm late. It may be 1 minute, it may be 2 minutes. I am late. It's maybe because of the rally, it can be because of the puncture, but I am late. The fact is, I am late. The reason can be anything. It can be a genuine reason, but you're late. When you got the news that the retest is going to happen, I was shocked to see the news that few students committed suicide. They were not able to accept the change that happened, the things that went wrong. They were not able to accept it, so they committed suicide. Life is so precious, my dear students. Is it a strong reason to commit suicide? Think, my dear students. Is it a strong reason for you to cry? I saw one of the mother of a student falling on the feet of the security, begging. In life, my dear students, there is always another chance. Be courageous. Be courageous. Face the difficulties. Learn to face the difficulties. Learn to face the adversities. That's called courage. Emotionally, be strong. Today, we are spending a lot of money to go into the gym and all those things to keep ourselves physically strong. We need a emotional strength. I will face what may come. I will accept and I'm ready to face. My dear students, many such things can happen in your life. Many such things can happen in your life. Your plan goes haywire. You might have been humiliated. You might have been denied a very genuine opportunity. For no fault of yours, negative things can happen in your life. Don't cry. Don't feel upset. Don't feel bad. Yes, I understand. Anything outside me, I have no control. What is in my control? First, what should be in my control is my emotions. That has to be in my complete control. No one, nothing should emotionally disturb you. Nothing should provoke emotionally. What may happen? Emotionally, I will remain calm. I will think, okay, I am late. It's not my fault, but I'm late. And the security did his job. His instruction is the time is over, close the gate and don't allow anyone inside. So he is doing his job. You are affected. But look, the security. Punctuality is the most important thing. So don't see everything from your perspective. The third point. Don't do that. Don't see the world through your perspective. Don't do that. Don't see the world through your perspective. See the world as it is. You may have pain. I don't deny that. But don't see the world through your perspective. See the world in true sense, in the way it is. In the way it is. When you start seeing things through your perspective, and whatever is happening doesn't match your perspective, then you become upset. You are emotionally imbalanced. You are emotionally upset. Mentally become weak. You start crying. You start fighting. Murders, suicides. All these things happen. That when I see the world with my perspective, and if it didn't match, this mentally becoming weak, emotionally becoming weak leads to either a submissive approach, committing suicide, or a very aggressive approach, creating a havoc in the society. So that's what I want to tell you, my dear students. These are the three realities. You can't do anything. You can't do. They are going to be like that. So what I should do? Let me strengthen myself. Let me strengthen myself in these areas. Let me mentally become strong, emotionally become strong. I know, now I understand. These are my no control areas. Anything happening outside me, I have no control. Anything happening within me, I have control. So let me accept them. I will not deny. I will not refuse. I will accept whatever comes on my way. Second, I also understand. I have no clue about future. What is going to happen in the next moment? I have no clue at all. So let me be prepared to face them mentally and emotionally. Sometimes it works the way I want. Sometimes it works against me. It's okay. I'm mentally prepared to face it. That's called the courage. You are a courageous person only then. When you're mentally weak, emotionally weak, you are not a courageous person. You are a coward. And the final thing which I told you, don't see everything through your perspective. Your perspective is only yours. There is no hard and fast rule that it should fit with the world. Learn to see the world, learn to see things happening in the true sense. See it as it is. You don't give colors, you don't give narratives, you don't give definitions. See them as what they are. Yes, for some reasons, some miscreants, because of them, the whole thing happened. Well, so I have another chance. So they arranged for another chance for the NEET. So I have some more time to prepare. Maybe if I am not prepared well, I have getting one more chance to prepare. I prepare very well. I will take it as a challenge. I will go there on time and write the exam with absolute calmness. With absolute calmness. And after that, in case, as it happened, as it came in newspapers and the instances that I quoted here, if you were not able to write the exam for no fault of yours, understand these realities. If you understand these realities and willing to accept and apply, my dear students, what may happen outside you, you will not be distant. You will not be distant. I have written so many things in this whiteboard. After this video is over, after the shooting is over, I'm going to rub off this. Once I rub off all those things, this white sheet remains white as it is, and it is ready to take the next subject. It is not going to retain any of these things. It's over. I erased it. The moment I erased it, it has become white. Again, back to its normal. Similarly, my dear students, sometimes you may not be able to hold it. You may get affected, but erase those things as quickly as possible. If I delay erasing all those things, now the impressions are formed. It will become very difficult to erase them. On the outside, it looks like it's been erased, but the impressions will be there if I delay in erasing. So what should I do? I should not delay in erasing. I should shoot the video as quickly as possible, and once the video is over, and then I should erase it immediately. If normal erasing with this duster is not going to help, I'm going to add some liquid or something which ensure that when I erase everything, it remains back to this white color. And that's what you have to do sometimes. You have to erase those memories. My dear students, who were affected. If you're watching this video, erase those memories in such a way, no, not even impressions are left, so that you can move forward, look for the next opportunity, and keep moving ahead. So thank you very much for patiently watching this video, and I am sure, and I also want this video to help in changing your perception about the world, in changing your perception about what is happening outside, and give you a clarity about certain realities and what is your role in this the world, in this planet, and where you are, where you can be, and where you can't be. Understanding that will help you. So, my dear students, my best wishes to all of you and my blessings to all of you, that you understand these realities, remain calm, and be successful in your life. Thank you. See you all in another video. Now, dear students, look at the screen. I have erased it and it is back to its original thing. Why? I erased them immediately. This is something I failed to erase immediately, so I'm finding very difficult to remove this. Okay, I hope you got the point. Thank you.